Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of our show, Terry.
Top of the morning, music enthusiast. Grab your favorite jigging shoes because we're about to dive into another lively episode of The Music and Me with me, your dancing host, Terry. Today, we're immersing ourselves in the heart of Ireland's musical treasures, from ancient melodies that have weathered the ages to contemporary beats that'll have you tapping along on the ceiling. Now, why in the world is St. Patrick's Day one of my absolute favorite holidays, you ask? Hold on to your shamrocks and leprechaun hats because I'm about to spill the tea. Or should I say, the shamrock shake. Firstly, green is more than just a color. It's my spirit, representing envy, the lush Irish landscape, and all things grand. Plus, who can resist the allure of those mischievous leprechauns and their elusive pots of gold? Secondly, Ireland is my dreamland. Right after the good old US of A, of course. And let's not forget my weakness, Lucky Charms cereal, where those marshmallows are a pot of gold in a bowl. But wait, pause your leprechaun parade. Today, we're not here for an in-depth chat about St. Paddy's Day intricacies. We're suiting up in our finest green threads, cranking the tunes to 11 and raising a cheer for Irish music. From timeless ballads to tunes that might have you doing a river dance in your kitchen. So, grab your favorite Irish-inspired drink, whether it's a pint of the black stuff or a cup with a touch of mischief, and let's set sail on a rhythmic journey through the Emerald Hills of Ireland. Before we embark on this epic adventure, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, join me on social media for some extra banter, and share this podcast like it's a golden harp at the end of the rainbow, because we're all about spreading the musical fun. Thank you for tuning in, and let's get this vibrant journey rolling. All right, brace yourselves for a downright dazzling journey through the Irish musical tapestry. It's like a rollicking reel, pirouetting through the Emerald Hills and misty landscapes of Ireland. Imagine this. Centuries ago, Irish bards strumming their harps, spinning tales of mythical creatures and legendary heroes by the flickering firelight. It's a bit like a musical fantasy novel, isn't it? Now, fast forward to the toe-tapping days of the 17th century, where the fiddle and the Julian pipes crash the scene, turning the musical stage into a lively fiesta. Picture yourself dancing your heart out to lively jigs and getting lost in the beauty of the heartwarming ballads. It's like stepping into a time-traveling musical party. Who wouldn't want to join in? The 19th century then rolls in like a storm, bringing rebel songs and stirring melodies that echo the spirit of a nation yearning for freedom. Imagine the emotion and resilience embedded in each note, painting a vivid musical mural of history. And hold on to your hats for the 20th century, where folk legends like the Chieftains and the Dubliners burst onto the scene, taking Irish music and making it a global sensation. It's like witnessing the birth of musical legends. And here we are today with the soul-stirring sounds of fiddles, bowlrans, and tin whistles continuing to cast a spell on audiences worldwide. It's proof that the magic of Irish music is an enduring treasure, a bit like stumbling upon a pot of gold at the end of a melodic rainbow. Picture this: rolling green hills, leprechauns playing fiddles, and a pub on every corner where the pints are flowing as freely as the Irish spirit. Now, imagine that vibe translated into music. Irish music isn't just a soundtrack, it's a cultural phenomenon that has seeped into the global consciousness and left an indelible mark. From the heart-wrenching melodies of Danny Boy to the foot-stomping revelry of the Wild Rover, we're going to shimmy through the ages, exploring tunes that have been passed down through generations like a cherished family recipe for shepherd's pie. It's not all about the past. Irish music has evolved faster than you can say top of the morning to you, blending traditional roots with contemporary beats, and you bet it's influencing genres worldwide. Irish music is the cool cousin at the global musical party. It's not just about jigging and reeling, it's about infiltrating pop, rock, and everything in between. You'll find the echoes of Irish melodies in unexpected places, from Ed Sheeran's Galway Girl to Hozier's soul-stirring Take Me to Church. It's like a musical treasure hunt, and The Pot of Gold is a playlist that spans genres and centuries. So, fasten your seatbelts, people. We're about to take a whirlwind tour of Irish music where tradition meets innovation, and every note is a reminder for the rich cultural heritage that has captivated hearts worldwide. Get ready to jig, sing, and maybe shed a tear or two, because when it comes to Irish music, it's not just a playlist, it's a passport to a world of emotion, history, and pure sonic magic. In this first leg of our adventure, we're stepping into a time machine of melodies, diving deep into the treasure trove of traditional Irish songs. Picture this: centuries-old tunes echoing through misty hills, each note telling a tale of folklore and legacy. But wait, don't get too comfortable in the past, because after we've danced our hearts out to some timeless jigs and shed a tear to the haunting ballads, we'll fast forward to the present. In the second half of our musical roller coaster, we'll explore the vibrant beats and lyrical magic of contemporary Irish songs that are making waves around the globe. So, buckle up, dear listeners, as we navigate through the ancient and the modern, ensuring that no musical stone in the Emerald Hills of Ireland is left unturned. Gather round, ye lads and lasses, for I've got a tale as sweet as a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. The story of the Irish classic Danny Boy. Picture rolling green hills, a pint of stout in hand, and a fiddle playing in the background as we embark on a journey through the heart of Irish music. Now, Danny Boy is more than just a tune. It's a musical embodiment of the Irish spirit, a whiskey-soaked ballad that'll make even the most stoic leprechaun shed a tear into its four-leaf clover. The song has a history as rich as a slice of Granny O'Malley's soda bread. First off, let's tip our hats to the lyricist, Frederick Weatherly, a Brit who penned the words to Danny Boy without ever setting foot on the Emerald Isle. Quite the cheeky move, I must say. Legend has it that Weatherly was inspired by an old Irish melody, Londonderry Air, which was floating around like a mischievous leprechaun in the musical realms. But it wasn't until Weatherly's sister-in-law sent him a copy of the tune that the magic truly happened. The melody swept him off his feet like a whirlwind romance, and he decided to marry it with his heartfelt lyrics. And voila, Danny Boy was born, ready to serenade the world with its tales of love, longing, and a touch of Irish melancholy. Now you might be wondering, who is this elusive Danny fellow, and why is he causing such a stir? Well, the song revolves around a son bidding farewell to his father, a classic Irish tale of departure and the bittersweet tug of the homeland. It's like the Irish version of See You Later, Alligator, but with more tears and fewer reptiles. What makes Danny Boy stand out in the lively tapestry of Irish music is its ability to transcend borders and bring a tear to anyone's eye, regardless of nationality. It's like a musical passport that grants access to the soul-stirring depths of human emotion, proving that good music knows no boundaries. So whether you're raising a glass of Guinness in a Dublin pub or swaying to the tune in the heart of New York City, Danny Boy continues to weave its magic, reminding us all that deep down, we've got a bit of Irish spirit in our souls. Cheers to the timeless beauty of Danny Boy, the Irish melody that whispers to the world and makes even the grumpiest leprechaun tap his feet. The next song we're diving into is none other than the rollicking and rebellious The Wild Rover. Picture yourself in a lively Irish pub, the air thick with the warmth of camaraderie and the promise of a proper good time. Now, let me delight you with the tale of The Wild Rover, a tune as timeless as the Blarney Stone and as mischievous as a pack of pukas on Halloween night. It's the kind of song that demands your attention, beckoning you to cast off your worries and join the merry band of revelers in a chorus that echoes through the ages. Unlike your run-of-the-mill ballad, The Wild Rover is a foot-stomping anthem that knows no boundaries. The song is a celebration of rebellion, a musical proclamation of freedom that'll have you raising your glass and belting out the lyrics like a seasoned pub troubadour. It's a tale of a wayward rover, a lad who decides to ditch the straight and narrow for a life of unabashed revelry, a decision we've all contemplated at one point or another, let's be honest. Now, here's the beauty of the Wild Rover. It's not just a song. It's a wild journey that sweeps you up in its infectious rhythm and refuses to let go. The chorus, with its defiant no, nay, never, becomes a rallying cry for all those who've chosen the untamed path of merriment and mischief. You can practically feel the thump of the bowring and the twang of the fiddle as the music whisks you away to a place where the wild and free roam free. And let's not forget the chorus. Oh, that glorious, unapologetic chorus that invites you to join in the revelry. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned folk enthusiast or just someone who enjoys a good knees up. When the Wild Rover starts playing, you'll find yourself swept up in the infectious spirit of the song, singing along with the gusto of a pub full of spirited souls. The Wild Rover is a rebellious anthem that beckons you to throw caution to the wind, embrace the untamed spirit within, and dance through life like a carefree wanderer. The next time you hear those lively chords, don't resist the call. Join the chorus, raise your glass, and let the wild revelry commence. Well, my friends, get ready to stroll the cobblestone streets of Dublin, because the next tune on our musical journey is the beloved Irish ballad Molly Malone. Imagine the scent of salt in the air, the lively hustle and bustle of a Dublin market, and the haunting melody that weaves a tale as captivating as a Celtic myth. Now, let me spin you a yarn about Molly Malone, a song that's as iconic as the spire of Dublin and as enchanting as a moonlit night on the River Liffey. It's a melody that beckons you into the heart of Irish folklore, where the story of a fishmonger lass named Molly unfolds like a poetic tapestry. Legend has it that Molly Malone was a real person who peddled her wares through the street of Dublin in the 17th century. With her wheelbarrow and cockles and mussels for sale, Molly became a local legend, capturing the hearts of those who crossed her path. And so, her story found its way into the soul-stirring verses of this timeless ballad. Now, picture this. Molly Malone, with her wheelbarrow and a smile as bright as a pot of gold, navigating the cobblestone lanes of Dublin. The song paints a vivid picture of her life and ultimately her untimely demise, a tale that's as poignant as the strains of the tin whistle. But here's the magic of Molly Malone. It's not just a melancholic melody. It's a celebration of Dublin's spirit, a tribute to the resilience of its people. The chorus, with its iconic refrain of cockles and mussels alive, alive, oh, has become a rallying cry for anyone who has ever wandered the streets of a bustling market, chasing dreams and singing songs. Whether you find yourself in an Irish pub or a distant land, the swaying strains of Molly Malone will transport you to the heart of Dublin, where the ghost of Molly and her wheelbarrow continue to weave their magic. It's a song that resonates with the soul of Ireland, capturing the essence of a bygone era while inviting us to savor the timeless charm of its melody. So here's to Molly Malone, the ballad that immortalizes a Dublin lass, the symbol of a city's resilience, and a melody that echoes through the ages. Raise a glass to the cockles and mussels and let the haunting beauty of Molly Malone serenade your spirit in true fashion. Welcome to my interesting fact of the week segment. Let's raise a virtual pint to the lively world of Irish drinking songs. While many of these tunes infuse a pub with joy, it's not all merriment in the world of jigs and reels. Some drinking songs are the musical equivalent of a roller coaster ride, taking you from cheerful to downright melancholic in the blink of an eye. Take Grace, for instance, a tearjerker narrating the tragic love story of Joseph Plunkett and Grace Gifford, or the deceptively foot-tapping rebel anthem, The Rising of the Moon, which conceals a tale of a failed uprising in 1867. So, the next time you're belting out a drinking song in good company, remember that behind the lively melody, there might be a story of heartbreak, rebellion, or a nod to Ireland's rich history. Cheers to the multifaceted world of Irish music, where every note has a story to tell. And now, back to our episode. Welcome back, everyone. Now, we're about to jet set to the heart of contemporary Irish music. It's like a musical pub crawl through the vibrant streets of Dublin, filled with the kinds of tunes that make your heart skip a beat and your feet tap uncontrollably. Picture this, a fusion of traditional charm and modern beats that'll have you dancing like a leprechaun on St. Paddy's Day. So, fasten your seatbelts as we explore the hits that are rocking the charts and the emerging artists who are set to make your playlist the envy of every music aficionado. Get ready for a dose of sonic delight where the sounds of the old and the new collide in a Celtic celebration that's bound to leave you grinning from ear to ear. Cheers to the second half of our musical adventure, where the contemporary beats meet the rolling green hills of Ireland. First up, we're embarking on a journey through the contemporary Irish hit that's got the whole world humming. Take Me to Church by the soulful crooner Hozier. Imagine you're strolling through the lush Irish countryside and suddenly a haunting melody starts playing on the breeze. That, my friends, is the magical sound of Take Me to Church, a tune that's not just a global sensation, but the Irish anthem for anyone who's ever felt the pull of passion and rebellion. Hozier's voice is like a warm mug of Irish coffee, rich and invigorating, as he belts out lyrics that are as poetic as a Yeats poem and as powerful as a hurling match. This song is the Irish spirit distilled into musical form, capturing hearts and conquering charts from Dublin to Timbuktu. This contemporary Irish gem isn't just a song, it's a sonic pilgrimage that has taken the world by storm. Hozier's soul-stirring vocals, wrapped in a blend of blues, rock, and a touch of gospel, create a musical experience that's as captivating as the cliffs of Moher at sunset. Take Me to Church transcends borders and resonates with audiences worldwide, becoming an anthem for the heartbroken, the passionate, and anyone who's ever questioned the status quo. The lyrical prowess of Hozier transforms the track into a poetic manifesto, tackling themes of love, inequality, and societal critique. This Irish ballad, with its roots firmly planted in Hozier's homeland, has gone on to conquer the global stage. It's the kind of tune that unites people, transcending culture and geographical boundaries. From its Grammy-nominated success to dominating the charts in every corner of the globe, Take Me to Church is a testament to the universal power of music and the influence of contemporary Irish sounds on a global scale. So, here's to Hozier, a modern bard whose musical alchemy has taken us all to church and back, leaving an indelible mark on the international music scene. Raise your glasses to this contemporary Irish masterpiece, where the Emerald Isle meets the world in a harmonious celebration of soulful sounds and lyrical brilliance. Now, let's step into the whimsical world of Ed Sheeran's Galway Girl, where the streets of Galway come alive in the infectious energy of Irish revelry. This song isn't just a melody, it's a sonic adventure that catapults you straight into the heart of Ireland's vibrant culture. Imagine walking down Quay Street, hand in hand with a freckled, flame-haired sweetheart, while the lively tunes of street musicians fill the air. That's the scene Ed Sheeran paints with his musical palette. Galway Girl isn't just a love story, it's a romp through the charming nooks and crannies of Galway, where the cobblestone streets lead to hidden gems of pubs and the Irish spirit flows like the River Corrib after a good rain. Ed's storytelling prowess, infused with a dash of humor and a sprinkle of Celtic magic, captures the essence of a chance encounter with an Irish lass who leaves an indelible mark. The chorus, with its spirited call to dance and celebrate, mirrors the lively atmosphere of an Irish hoolie, which is an Irish music festival. It's a musical invitation to join the fun, grab a partner, and let the music take you on a whirlwind adventure through the spirited city. And let's not forget the fiddles. They're like the heartbeat of the song, infusing it with an unmistakable Irish charm that makes you want to kick up your heels and join the festivities. Galway Girl isn't just a chart-topping hit, it's a cultural phenomenon that has become synonymous with the joyous spirit of Ireland. Ed Sheeran, with his guitar in hand and a twinkle in his eye, has crafted a tune that transcends borders and resonates with anyone who's ever felt the magic of an Irish adventure. So, here's to Ed, the honorary Galwegian, and Galway Girl, the tune that turns every listener into a spirited partaker in the delightful dance of Irish life. Now we're setting sail on a rollicking journey with the Irish Rover by the legendary collaboration of the Pogues and the Dubliners. Picture yourself aboard a lively pub ship, surrounded by salty characters and hoisting a tankard of stout as the fiddles and banjos strike up a tune that'll have you stomping your feet like a deckhand on leave. The Irish Rover is more than just a song. It's a nautical adventure that takes you on a seafaring escapade like no other. The Pogues frontman, Shane McGowan, joins forces with the seasoned sea dogs of the Dubliners to create a musical tempest that captures the essence of Irish storytelling and maritime lore. It's the kind of tune that makes you want to join the crew, set sail, and sing your heart out to the rhythm of the waves. Now, let's talk about the characters in this musical odyssey. We've got the rollicking Rover, a grand ship of legendary proportions with a cast of colorful characters aboard, from the captain to the cabin boy, each with their own story to tell. The lyrics weave a narrative that's as wild and unpredictable as the open sea, with misadventures, storms, and even a kangaroo making a cameo appearance. It's a merry chaos that mirrors the unpredictability of life on the high seas. The collaboration between the Pogues and the Dubliners infuses the song with an electrifying energy that can only be described as pure Irish madness. The spirited banter, the clinking of glasses, and the triumphant chorus make the Irish Rover a timeless anthem that beckons you to join the crew and become part of the rowdy sing-along. So here's to the Irish Rover, a musical voyage that embodies the spirit of Irish merriment, camaraderie, and the unpredictable adventure of life at sea. Whether you're a seasoned sailor or a landlocked lover of lively tunes, this sea shanty is sure to have you chanting along and dreaming of the open ocean. Aye, aye, me hearties, let the revelry commence. Now, my music aficionados, brace yourselves for a fresh breeze in the Irish music scene as we spotlight some emerging artists who are turning traditional tunes into contemporary treasures. First on our sonic voyage is Lankum, a band that's not just pushing the envelope, they've practically kicked it out of the pub. These trailblazers have taken traditional Irish folk music and given it a modern makeover. It's like the ghost of Sean O'Riordan met a punk rock banshee, and they decided to form a band. Lankum's innovative approach will have you rethinking your preconceptions of what Irish folk can be. A rebel yell to tradition with a folk twist that's as refreshing as a pint of craft ale. Next up, we've got Dermot Kennedy, the troubadour with a voice so soulful it's like a whiskey-soaked lullaby for your ears. His folk pop style is the love child of Ed Sheeran and Glenn Hansard, with a global success story that's spreading faster than a rumor in a small Irish village. Dermot's tunes are the kind that tug at your heartstrings while making you want to grab your passport and embark on a lyrical journey through the rolling hills of Ireland. So get ready to be enchanted by the magic of Dermot Kennedy, the modern bard with a sound as rich as the Blarney Stone. And now, let's talk about the enchanting Celtic woman, a musical sorority that's giving a modern twist to traditional Celtic melodies. Imagine the delicate harmonies of Enya meeting the stage presence of Riverdance, and you've got the magic that is Celtic Woman. These ladies have taken the age-old tunes of Ireland and sprinkled a bit of stardust on them, creating a spectacle that's as enhancing as a fairy dance in the moonlight. With their contemporary flair and a vocal ensemble that could charm the leprechauns themselves, Celtic Woman is the modern face of Celtic music, proving that tradition and innovation can dance a merry jig together. So, dear listeners, let's raise a virtual toast to Lankum, Dermot Kennedy, and Celtic Woman, the emerging artists who are carrying the torch of Irish music into the future. Whether it's pushing boundaries, serenading global audiences, or reinventing tradition, these musicians are the modern minstrels of the Emerald Isle, ready to soundtrack your journey through the magical world of Irish tunes. Cheers to the new wave of Irish musical brilliance. All right, my fellow music explorers, let's wrap up our Irish musical escapade with a bow as colorful as a leprechaun's hat. We've waltzed through the centuries from the toe-tapping days of yore with traditional ballads that can make a stone statue river dance, to the modern beats that have the charts doing the Irish jig. But the fun doesn't stop here. It's merely a musical pit stop in the vibrant cultural tapestry of Ireland. So whether you're a fan of the old-school harp strumming or the latest chart-topping fiddles, there's an Irish tune with your name on it. Here's the deal. Dive into the pot of gold that is Irish music. Explore the melodic rainbow that spans traditional to contemporary, and let your ears soak in the rich stew of musical flavors. From the haunting tales of ancient bards to the foot-stomping anthems of today, there's a rhythm for every heart. So, dear listeners, put on your virtual green garb, hit play on those Irish playlists, and let the musical shenanigans continue. Encourage your friends, neighbors, and maybe even your pets to join in this toe-tapping adventure, because Irish music is the gift that keeps on giving. Cheers to the melodies that transcend time, and may your musical journey be as lively as an Irish jig. As the echoes of Irish melodies linger in the air, we bid farewell to this enchanting episode of The Music and Me. From the ancient harp of Irish bards to the contemporary beats that have us dancing like leprechauns, we've embarked on a rhythmic journey through the heart of Ireland's musical treasures. St. Patrick's Day, with its vibrant greens and mischievous leprechauns, served as a perfect backdrop for our musical escapade. We've reveled in the rollicking reels, swayed to the heartwarming ballads, and even set sail on a musical voyage with legendary collaborations. The centuries unfolded before us like a tapestry, showcasing the resilience, rebellion, and sheer joy embedded in the soul-stirring sounds of Irish music. Danny Boy brought tears and tales of departure. The Wild Rover had us stomping our feet in rebellious revelry, and Molly Malone painted a vivid picture of Dublin's bustling streets. We then fast-forwarded to the contemporary beats, where Hozier's Take Me to Church became a global anthem. Ed Sheeran's Galway Girl transported us to the lively streets of Galway, and the Irish Rover had us singing along with the rowdy crew. But our journey didn't stop with the classics. We delved into the future of Irish music. Lankum, Dermot Kennedy, and Celtic Woman emerged as the torchbearers, blending tradition with innovation and ensuring that the magic of Irish tunes continues to captivate audiences worldwide. As we wrap up this musical adventure, remember that Irish music isn't just a playlist, it's a passport to a world of emotion, history, and pure sonic magic. So, keep those virtual green garbs on, hit play on those Irish playlists, and let the musical shenanigans continue. Share the joy, spread the tunes, and may your journey through the melodic rainbow be as lively as an Irish jig. Cheers to the melodies that transcend time, and until next time, keep the music alive in your hearts. Peace out, everybody. This has been the Music and Me podcast. Subscribe now so you don't miss a beat.